Welcome to Each Other's Mothers podcast. Meow. I'm Connor Meade. To the right of me, you have the beautiful, wonderful Johanna Madronda. And today, we have the most special guest in the whole wide world. It's my mommy.
Are we live right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my mother. It's Beth. I won't say your last name. They don't know my last name. So they know you.
Kinda do.
They know your last. It's Beth Meade, everyone.
Yeah.
My mommy, the creator of me.
Yes.
Last name
I
Meade.
did all of this.
All of it.
Yeah, what were you thinking?
Look at me now.
Yeah. Were you listening to death metal when you fucked your mom or dad? Like, what's happening
What
here?
were we doing? Oh my gosh.
It was near
What were you
Christmas
doing?
because I was a
Please.
Christmas baby.
All of you were at Christmas.
We were just horny during
Or
Christmas.
New Year's Eve. Yeah, drinking
Oh,
was involved for sure.
Yeah.
Drinking and
we were all
boners.
accidents.
Drinking
Very,
and
very joyful.
Good accidents. The best.
amazing. Okay. We're not allowed to talk about pussies, but no, just kidding.
Well, no,
I won't do
really,
it.
Yeah. 'Cause,
Okay, well,
we can.
What we
Mine
don't have
usually
to.
too. Or
Make sure to
Pretty.
See?
stay with the
you,
microphone.
I
See?
do know you guys
Got
talk
it
about
from
that.
my mama.
Got it from
I
my
got it from my
mama.
mama.
Oh my god, amazing. Do you feel comfortable telling us the story of when you started your period?
Yeah, but why? Why do you?
Because we all go
Because-
through that,
'cause
and
we
it's
all go
always such a
through it.
traumatizing.
Conversation, like, why are you guys talking about periods every episode?
Because
Because
it's special.
Okay, so here's
hates
the,
it. She
the
hates the
point of the
podcast.
pod was to kind of, live in front of everybody how like womanhood can be disgusting sometimes, and
And I
like
love-
how
I
we
love
should
that.
not take it too serious,
do
and how
love
it can be
that.
very funny,
Yeah.
and how we can all relate.
Okay, so mine was
She goes right into it.
I was 13, 7th grade. How old are you in 7th grade?
Like 13.
Okay,
Yeah.
around 13.
Yeah.
Started going into school, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what's happening. I called home. My mom was working. My oldest sister, the clown that you guys have heard
Yeah.
of, she was the one that came.
Actual clown, not just like
to
a goofy
say-
bitch.
It's a true
Yeah,
story.
Little both.
professional clown. And she comes walking into my junior high school with this big ass pad. And back in the day, I don't want to give my age, but I'm old. They had these, we'd put stuff around our waist. They had these little clips that would hold the pad.
Wow.
Dang.
There was- yeah,
clips. Not the
It was
clips.
clips to hold
gosh.
this big, thick, long
Suspenders. So
Right?
kind of like that. It was kind of like that. And she
belt.
thought it
A
would be
headset.
funny to embarrass me and say, Beth, I brought your pads, like really loud, really loud. And yeah, that was my first experience.
Ugh,
with
Wow.
traumatizing
I
as a
was
child.
traumatized.
And she's the one that turned into a clown.
No, she traumatizes children.
cray-cray.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it okay to say your family's cray-cray?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've talked about it.
100%.
She's cray-cray.
Yeah, we know a lot about Cray Cray. Well, Connor now knows because she was introduced to all my Latinas and the crazies
Latinas.
that raised me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did a good job, whoever they were, so they couldn't be that crazy.
Well, I raised myself, thank
Well,
you.
there you go. Okay, that makes good sense.
So,
Makes good
yeah.
sense.
No, it's just...
Sorry for that.
No, don't
you had
be.
to do that,
I think
but-
I turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm fun.
I agree with
You're
that.
a great dad, Mom.
And
yeah.
you got a huge
I'm a
heart.
dad mom. Yeah.
And I love that you're my daughter's bestie. 'cause
Oh, I
she's
will
in
cry
good
right
hands.
now.
Oh, no crying.
We're not
Marissa
crying.
put sunglasses on because we're going to cry.
Oh, I felt very safe in knowing that you were.
We got each other's backs.
Yeah.
For sure.
We still
That's,
do.
and you know what? As a
Yeah.
parent, that's all you want for your kids.
Right.
I'm gonna cry now. What the fuck? Is
Yeah.
That's
There we go.
all you want is to know that your kids are in good company and
Yeah.
good people around them.
Absolutely.
When mamas can't be there, daddies can't be there, you
Right.
you need their
Then you
friends.
need each other's mothers.
That's
Yeah.
right. There you go.
It's the podcast. This is the
Where's the
thing.
Yeah.
tissue?
Right. Ugh.
Fuck. Well, we only
Yeah.
have pads that have clips on them. So. It is very cool. Obviously, like you want your friends to like be fun and you want to be able to party with them, and you know we do a lot of that. But there's also a lot of like, what do you need?
Yeah.
How are you? Like genuinely, like
the important
care,
stuff,
you
yeah.
know,
Right.
and like
The ride or die stuff.
Want me to
The
pick
ride
you
or
up
die.
a snack?
No matter what.
call
Just
me
that.
at any time of the night.
Right,
You know
I'm
what I mean?
locked
What
out.
do you need? Yeah,
And
literally.
I hope
I'm
you guys
stranded.
realize how rare that really is. I mean,
Yeah.
it's rare. I've got a ton of friends, very few
Right.
good friends. I can honestly say that my only ride or dies are my kids
Right.
and my ex-husband. Even
Right.
he's a ride or
Yeah.
die. I had another one. He passed away, but it's very rare that you can find that.
Yeah.
So you're lucky.
Yeah.
You were married before?
Her dad, 20 years.
And did you say you had another friend?
No.
Or another
after
husband?
that divorce, I dated someone that took his life.
Oh,
After we dated for 3 years, and he just knew that he was not going to be able to give me what I deserved.
Right.
But we became just still very close,
Very,
very
very
tight.
close, yeah.
He was always there for me. I was always there for him. I dated
Yeah.
other people. He dated other people, but we never left each other's lives.
Right.
So he was like my ride or die guy.
Amazing.
But he wasn't
That was
my
so-
like the love of my life. We weren't built like that for each
Sure.
other, but he was my person.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
life
do you
can
have
get
any
tough.
advice about breakups? Asking for a friend.
Absolutely. It sucks. It hurts. The feeling that you're not good enough. That why is she better than me? What didn't I do? That will eat you up inside.
Yeah.
You just feel it. That's my advice: is feel it.
Oh,
Don't
God.
push it away.
Sit in a room
Sit in
and
it.
cry. I told her to do that, and she went out to dinner with her friends.
Yeah. The more you shove it down
And I
say,
talked shit about my ex the whole time, and it felt good. And the
you can
oysters
do
were
that.
great, thank you. No.
right. Oysters? Oh, come on. Now that just leaves you horny and sad.
God, horny and sad. That is the name of my album. Holy
You're just
shit.
digging in.
No, I know. I'm really
Sorny.
fucking myself up. Sorny. I'm just Johanna Sorny Madronda. You know me. No, I know, like we were chatting a little bit outside. It's like we've all been through breakups. We've all
you're gonna
thought
go
our
through
world
it.
was
Never gets
over.
easier. Sorry.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
supposed to. You know what? That's why we're here.
Well,
I'm going to get all spiritual and
go.
stuff, but the only reason that we are here on this earth, in my opinion,
yeah.
is to go through those hard times. The good
Sure.
times are there. They're guaranteed. They're
Yeah.
coming no matter what.
Yeah.
But the hard times are the real gift, because that is what grows you into your womanhood, into who you are.
Shit.
Yeah.
And so
Okay.
it's hard to do in the moment, but just know, try to remember this. Just tell yourself, this is here. This experience right now is here for a reason for me. It's
Yeah.
to help me grow so that I can be the person I need to be for when the real person that comes for your heart
Yeah.
is where you're worthy of it.
You've been
So
telling me that since I was 12 years old, crying
Yes.
about the grossest little boy
those ass-
that dumped me.
I'm crying about the grossest little boy.
Oh gosh, I have so many stories to tell you about the gross little boys.
Yeah.
Still to this day. I mean, I haven't dated. I think I'm a virgin again because I have not been laid in 5 years.
If you
God
were around
bless.
the age of 30,
Yeah.
or no, 45 plus?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What's your ideal
I'm
man's
going to be
age?
60 in January. I'm proud to say that because,
Yeah.
you know,
Because you
my
look
head says I'm
39.
39.
Yeah.
My body says you're an idiot because you're not, but I'm still beautiful.
You are.
Oh my God,
you
you're
are.
stunning.
I always tell everyone I have a hot mom, which I don't know if that's. I'm like, my mom's hot.
Keep telling them.
Yeah, I tell everyone.
Yeah,
and
we're gonna
Yeah,
find
but
you.
then-
like,
We're gonna find you a
yeah.
30-year-old.
No.
What if you
that's
find the
what I
love of
was
your
just
love
gonna say.
tonight?
No. I am so, I've had amazing men. Your father, amazing person. Rich, loved him. He treated me so good. Bill, my person. Nate, good guy until he wasn't.
Right.
So I've
Right
had,
on.
I've been very lucky. I've never been cheated on. I've never been abused. I mean, I've had some good men in my life.
Yeah.
But the reason for that is I know my worth. I've always
Right.
known my worth.
Damn.
And ain't nobody gonna.
That's why I'm also going to be single forever.
Yeah, because
I
I'm
think
worthless.
I think I might be single.
What?
We kind of have a curse, our family curse.
Yeah, I think we do
You
have a
guys
single.
family curse?
Yeah.
What happened?
We're just, I don't know.
We're very
probably
strong
racism.
women.
I'm telling you.
It's probably.
And we do have our men, but all the females kind of die alone.
yeah.
Interesting.
That is. Yeah, my grandma, Anna.
Aunt
Anna.
Chris, your
Oh, Aunt
cousins,
Pat.
Aunt
Oh, my
Pat,
God.
Aunt Donnie.
I'm dying alone. It's okay. I'm ready.
No, but
I
the
love being
thing is,
alone.
Rock and roll, baby.
Yeah.
This is the thing: is it's a choice. It's not because
Right.
we can't.
Sure,
Yeah.
It's a
sure,
choice
sure, sure.
because-
That
Just
Yeah,
independent
heard.
woman.
Especially with my children, my offspring, they know their worth and they're not going to settle.
yeah.
Yeah, you sometimes just settle for fun and.
I mean, yeah, for a quickie.
I'm horny
Yeah.
and
Right.
Right.
Some-
you have
just me.
teeth or whatever.
You
Got
have
some teeth. That's enough for me.
Some teeth.
Amazing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
That is, yeah. I do feel like, you know, the universe is trying to tell me something,
Listen,
Right.
and I'm
it
like,
is. Especially
No.
I'm gonna go tell dick jokes.
Right. But I think that's what the universe is
No.
telling you to do, is like go tell dick jokes.
Yeah, I think so too. It has felt good to kind of get back into the swing of things. I've been going to more like shows and actual mics and stuff, and
Yeah.
that's been pretty great. So
Well, I hope you guys know that to me, comedians are the bravest people in the world.
We're braver than
You
people in the
have
army.
so
We're
much
braver than
firefighters.
firefighters.
Yes. No,
She was a firefighter.
I believe that.
Oh, I forgot that you were a firefighter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so
I was.
badass.
Thanks.
Oh God, you were probably so.
What was the scariest
hot.
thing that happened?
The scariest,
The
or
scariest.
the worst?
Both.
Because
Actually, I know the worst one. I remember the worst one.
there's a lot of worse ones.
But what was like like a moment when you thought, oh my God, I might die? Did you ever have one of those?
When I fell through the floor in a structure fire. But it's kind of funny because it was a mobile home trailer, so I didn't fall far.
You're like halfway through.
Halfway through. No, that was scary. No, actually,
I'm
the
sure.
scariest was I was on a roof, and this was just during training. I was on a roof. We were cutting holes in a roof, and you have to, lock into the ladder. Well, I had the chainsaw cutting through the roof, and my foot was on an axe that had been set. So the axe was down there, so I had this foot on the axe, and my other foot wrapped around. The axe came loose. I have a live chainsaw
God.
cutting through, and I fell back.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
Thank God I was locked in. So
Right.
I didn't tumble, but
I never heard that one. That's so scary.
it was scary.
God.
Were you still holding on to the?
I
Because like if you let it go, there's my people.
exactly.
down
So I was
there.
able, as I'm going back, I was able to throw the safety lock on,
Oh wow.
and then
Oh
drop
my
it.
God.
To think that while
Amazing.
falling while there's a fire. Oh my God. That's insane.
It was.
That is crazy.
was.
No wonder I never got away with lying with you. Like,
Oh, that's not the reason.
not because you have superpowers.
I do have superpowers.
You
Kinda
do have superpowers. I don't think, ever in my mind I was like, you know what kind of job I want?
Right.
Where I just run into burning buildings. Like, what
When
made
everyone
you...
else is running out.
Yeah,
Right.
what made you
And to
want
be
to
a
do
woman in
that? Right.
I've always been a little masculine, feminine, like a border,
Runs in the family.
Yes.
Yeah. I was just really enjoyed my masculine adrenaline side, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've always just wanted to help. I just want to help people. And this was before I had my spiritual awakening to where I know I could do it without being physical. I can do it more
Sure.
Yeah.
through just connection with people
Yeah.
and trying to get to know them and why they are the way they are and
Sure.
trying to help all that way.
Yeah. And you are doing it.
Yeah.
There's so many times she's told me stories. Oh, even like with the tarot readings that she's given me. She
Yeah.
before I even started comedy, she nailed it like 3 months before. And it was
Crazy.
it was nuts because like I never was like I want to be a stand-up when I grow up.
Yeah.
And she did a tarot reading. She's like, within like the next like 6 months, you're gonna find something. It was like throat chakra was one of them. Something about speaking, and she went to singing because I've always like been a singer.
Right.
And so I was like, oh, that. And I was like, oh, I've done that. I've tried all that stuff. I don't think there's going to be some brand new thing I never thought of creatively
Right,
that I'm just
right.
going to get into and love.
And
then,
I would never think to do this.
Right. And then
Right.
3 months later, I'm like, I think I want to go to an open mic. And then the rest is history. And I remember I was like a year in. I'm like, oh, yeah. My mom totally called that.
Crazy.
So basically, you're going to find a new creative thing by using your voice that's just going to change your life.
Yeah.
And it happened. My mom's psychic.
So did you bring your cards today or
I have tarot
No,
cards.
I don't do that, and I'll tell you why. To me, I didn't need the cards. I read people. I read their energy.
Sure.
I just get a feel of stuff, and I can see stuff that I don't know how I see it. I can hear stuff I don't know how I hear it. But to me, the cards were a little too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that to me wasn't real. So I did my best readings as just one-on-one talking
Yeah.
Right.
to people, and I thought that was more of a gimmick, and I don't
Right.
I don't want to do that. Like I would
Yeah.
never charge ever. Everyone's like, you should charge, you should become I do want to become a life coach and charge, but I don't feel like I'm really qualified. Why am I qualified?
Right.
You know
Because
what
you're
I
my
mean?
mommy, and you're the best.
I'm qualified for you always. You better never forget that, love. But I don't know. I think my mission, the reason I'm here is to grow and to heal some karmic energy that I had from past stuff, and to help other people do the same.
I do think it's a generational thing.
Yes.
I kind of do think our family had a weird curse.
Well, you can call it a curse
Or a blessing.
I choose a blessing. Last thing I would ever think that I would be without a man and be happy.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Right.
Marissa was hilarious. That's so
Always. Oh, what'd you say?
She said, "Don't call it a comeback."
Oh,
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
I've had many comebacks. Many comebacks.
She was but I'm sorry, I interrupted.
It's okay. What was I on?
Oh shoot.
See, that's. Oh, we didn't even smoke weed.
I know.
I can't even say that's why they call
You
it.
don't need no man. Because you.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, because I've always had a man. I've always had someone chasing me and showing me that affection and what we all crave. And for the last 5 years, I haven't, and I am so okay with that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's weird to me. I've just been doing me and really getting to know myself, and I realize that this is just a moment. I mean, I do absolutely believe that, we're all energy.
Sure.
We never die.
Yeah.
We will leave this physical,
Yeah.
and we'll come back into something else if we choose.
Yeah.
Right.
And so that I don't fear death. I don't fear, everything going perfect in this lifetime. I fear for my children. I want them to have the best life and to be happy and healthy and loved, and just more so themselves. I want them to love themselves, because nobody can ever love you more than you can love yourself, except for your mother and your father. But
And I feel that.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now if I didn't feel.
yeah, I know, that's why I'm so proud of you.
Here we go.
Here
It's
it
happening.
All right, we're
Here it
preparing.
If I didn't
comes.
feel so protected and loved and know I have a net. I love you so much, Mommy.
I love you too, and I'm so happy that you realize that and get it. But the cool thing is
I
you
cry every podcast. God. Like every other podcast, I'm
your
crying.
little baby.
Okay.
My baby.
It's fine. We're silly. We're
No,
silly
I
girls.
love this because that's real. That's real stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that shows why you're so beautiful.
I'm gonna vomit.
Very lovely to witness. And I can't, because I'm a narcissist, so I'm like, what?
Now do me. Do me now.
Now
Are
I'm like,
Do you want to hug my
what's
mommy?
it gonna be like when my mom comes on? And then she's like, the first thing she's gonna say is, "Well, pussy this and pussy that," while you're over here like, no, she's
Drop
But you know what?
Wisdom.
I want
she's
to
a
meet your mom
complex
so
woman.
so bad.
She'll have wisdom.
She's a mother. She's a warrior.
She has a story.
She has
She's
a
been
lot
through
of things.
She's a warrior. She's a mother, and she
Here's-
loves you. You know your mother loves you.
Oh, she's obsessed with me.
Yes.
I can't get her to leave me alone.
So she's doing her job.
She is doing her job. I
Yeah.
just think that my mother is somebody who experienced a lot of trauma in her life, and she's never
yeah.
dealt with it or like
course.
sat with herself. And I think she has a lot of like emotional, like mental issues because of that,
Yeah.
So when it comes to loving me, she does a very good job, but she also doesn't really know how to be sensitive towards like my feelings because she doesn't
because
know
that makes
how
her
to-
vulnerable, and
Yes,
she can't be vulnerable.
Exactly.
She's got kids to raise. She can't be vulnerable.
She has a very hard time being vulnerable, and when I'm upset, she's there for me for a lot of it, but then when it discontinues, she's like, all right, toughen up, like, get over it, come on, and like, we're learning more and more these days as the world evolves that, like, you do need to take the time for grief, and you do need the time to mourn, like, and I am very much somebody who's job addicted, and I like to stay busy because I'm avoiding a lot of stuff.
A
and
personality.
yeah, very much A, and it's because of her. The other day I was talking to my therapist friend. I clean my friend's house, but she's also a therapist, so I get to
I think that's a
basically
fair trade.
I get paid to go to therapy is what happens once a month,
Right.
and it's really great.
That's awesome.
And I was telling her, like, during this breakup, I was like, yeah, well, it's just time for me to get back to work. I just need to refocus. And she goes, whose voice is that actually? And then I'm like,
That's good.
oh, it's my mom, you
Damn.
fucking
That's my
therapist
mom.
ass bitch. Oh, you got me.
How dare you?
So, yeah. Sorry, kind of went on a
No,
tangent,
yeah.
but,
That's important.
I like think I'm watching you guys and I'm like, that's fucking, this is good. You guys are good.
I'm very.
You know?
lucky.
I've
We've
always
had
felt
ups and
that way.
downs.
Oh, she could
Of course.
Pain in my ass.
It was a little shit.
Yeah?
You really weren't.
That's a little bit of a shit.
You were moody and bitchy sometimes.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
a little spoiled sometimes, but no,
Yeah.
none of my kids ever did anything that I was like, oh my God, what am no.
Right.
No, and you know what? That has to do with me and their father.
Sure. Sure.
We had a lot of laughter in our family.
Yeah, we're a bunch of silly gooses.
We didn't fight a lot. I mean, trust me, I can lose my frickin' mind and just
both you and Dad
do stuff.
I remember
that
hearing
I'm,
some
like,
stuff.
embarrassed and ashamed of in the moment.
Sure.
Right.
My anger, but I will realize it and I will apologize and we'll talk about it and
I very
I'll
much
own
have
it.
that too.
Yeah.
John has witnessed it a lot.
That's just human nature.
Yeah, but I also think it's also kind of in our family, because it's like the burst, like, ah, and they're like, oh God, I'm so sorry for just exploding like that.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell them like my biggest guilt with you?
Sure. Go for it.
She was 5, maybe 4, 5. She always wanted to sleep with us. All the kids.
I was
just
terrified of
slept.
aliens.
She was so. She must have watched some alien something or whatever.
Yeah.
I was abducted.
I think she might have been.
She does
Yeah.
believe that
For
a little
real,
bit.
I think that she.
I
could
can
have
I
been.
think I've heard the story a few times, and I
Yeah.
really truly believe that.
She's petrified. She would not at nighttime. We
They're
had to
coming.
have. They're listening.
They're listening. Oh no.
I was trying to get her into her own bed, and you have to sleep in your own bed. It's cozy. We had the magic spray. I had the dream catchers,
catcher.
all of that. Trying to make her bedroom.
That won't work. It's physical. They're coming physically for me.
They're out there.
They're gonna get me.
Put the blinds down so she
Right.
couldn't see the stars.
Right.
Oh no.
And she
Never have
just
an open
kept
window.
coming in and just crying and screaming. So I
Never have an open window. I'm sorry. That was
It's
funny because you mean it.
I never
Yeah.
sleep with an open
I
window.
know.
Or the
right
window
no,
open.
she
Yeah.
just- and I just lost it. I lost it.
I
and
would've
I
too.
picked her up and I put her in, kind of threw her in her bed.
Yeah.
And I grabbed her shoulders and I was like in her face. I'm like, stay in your bed. Do not get out of your bed. There's nothing to be afraid of.
And I never left my bed
And then I
since.
That's the only time that I kind of lost it with my
No,
kids.
I would have lost it way before you. If it was my kid, I would have been like, you're gone. I was kicking him out of the house.
Right.
Like,
Oh,
go
but I
face
have
your fears.
so much
bitch.
guilt over that. Like my baby, I scared.
I was being a little scaredy
Yeah, but I
bitch.
scared you. You were already scared, and I scared you in a different way.
Well, I'm always scared.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm kidding.
You little
It's
baby.
because of that. No, I'm kidding. No. Yeah, I could never have kids. The fact that you're like guilty because you.
Well, you have to understand. There's nothing more important, at least to me. I'm sure most parents, their kids are everything,
right.
like everything.
Yeah.
The
Right.
only thing that matters.
Right.
And you've got to know how to let them be, and how to pull back. And there's a fine balance.
Right.
Such a
Absolutely.
fine balance. And a lot of times we fuck up on that,
I mean, at the end of the day, you're only human too, you know?
Right.
Right.
You know?
And how old are you
You have
when
an
you had
inner
Jimmy?
child.
24.
Yeah. That's,
Damn! I could not imagine.
So
You
me,
know-
what, 28? Yeah. That's.
Wow.
I'm 30, and I'm like, God.
Oh, I thought I was grown and ready.
Right, but I feel like everyone did. They're like,
Well,
oh,
your
if
dad
you're
and I
if
got
you're single and
married-
childless by 25, you're worthless.
Right. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I literally got pregnant a month after we got married. So we
Yeah.
didn't even have a time to have a honeymoon or to,
You're just like, oh, pregnant.
And then we thought, oh, we should not have done this. We should have just stayed good friends. We are not that compatible. Oh, by the way, I'm pregnant. Oh, fuck.
One of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like kind of like a shotgun wedding, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. No.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't pregnant when we got
Oh,
married.
it wasn't before. It was like right after.
Right after.
Okay. But we already
But I
married.
was, I did. My mom, Your Honor, always said, you find a good man, and the way to tell that is by the way he treats the women in his life, his mothers, his sisters.
Right.
And your dad treated everybody
Yeah.
just great. So even though that passion might not have been there, that chemistry, I'm like, this is a good man,
Right.
and I'm going to snatch on. Because I just wanted the white picket fence and all that. I wanted the family and to be married and be a mom.
Right.
I wanted all that because that's what you're supposed to do back then.
Right. Would you have picked differently if it was today?
No. But because I
You
wouldn't
don't have
have
to
you
just
guys.
say that because I'm sitting here.
No, I mean it.
But you were like, but before you had us, you're modeling. You're going on tour with cool bands.
Well, that
you met
says
Prince.
something. I've always, not always, I was such an ugly duckling when I was younger. But once I hit my adult 18, I didn't have any trouble getting attention from men.
Right.
Yeah, I was cute. I was really cute.
They're having so much fun.
And I did have fun. I've had the most crazy fun life you could ever imagine, fulfilling.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of gorgeous, gorgeous men in my life that were total assholes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
That didn't fill me up in
Because
a,
they had
in
small
a good way.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know,
Yes.
that were just,
Sorry.
I was
make one
arm
penis joke.
candy.
No, yeah.
So when I met your dad, he was the totally opposite of that. He was good looking.
I was about to say, Dad wasn't
funny.
ugly.
Oh no, your dad was very good looking. Still
Dad had a
is.
huge dick.
Handsome man. We were just polar opposite. You know.
Yeah,
I'm
they
an
really,
extrovert,
they
he's an
truly
introvert.
are.
Yeah.
That is raging, I think, in all your kids.
But
all your kids.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. That's why my kids are so awesome. Because they do have the perfect.
So I'd be like,
balance.
I want to party. And I'm like, I need to be alone in my room for 3 days.
Yeah. So
Not
y'all
aborted.
realized that you weren't a good match, but you were already married, and then you had a baby on the way, and then you had 2 more babies after that, right? So was it kind of like, we understand that this isn't perfect, but we're just gonna keep trying?
It started out where we're definitely gonna keep doing this. You know, we have kids.
Right.
We love each other. We respect each
Sure.
other. There wasn't like no red flags anywhere.
Right.
And I thought in my mind, I can't speak for Bob, or Kevin,
okay.
whatever his name is. This was-
I love how the next name's your brother.
Ooh, that's weird. That's really weird.
That's so funny.
Brains are weird, man.
But I'm like,
Brains
you
are
know,
weird.
you fall in love. You learn to fall in love, and it just the love part wasn't hard. I love that man. To this day, I love that man.
Sure.
He's a ride or die.
Yeah.
His new wife, I am so happy that she makes him happy
Yeah.
and is good for him, way better than I could have been.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's a blessing to me.
Mm-hmm.
But we did realize early on, then we got pregnant with Connor, and I wanted a girl. I had a boy, and I wanted a girl. And then after Connor, he was scheduled to get a vasectomy. And a week before his appointment, I was pregnant with Taylor.
Dad got to pull out. Okay.
Right.
So then it was like, okay, we're in
Yeah,
it.
3. We got 3 now.
And we
3 mistakes.
At that point had a conversation. We know we are good. We are a good family unit.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that's what we're going to be.
Sure.
And we did talk about things, a little bit later on, how if you meet the person, you are free to, this is weird, to talk about.
No, I love it. Keep going.
This is good.
This is good. This is good media right here. This is
I
content, baby.
don't want to say we had an open relationship and we were swingers and, did that.
Right.
That wasn't it at all. But
You're separated but together.
yes.
You're
We
partners.
stayed together as a family for our
Yeah, yeah,
children, and we were partners in
Yeah.
life.
Stay together for the kids. We all love that song.
And
Yeah.
if somebody came along that was someone that touched our soul or that just
Sure.
passion, whatever, then that's when we would discuss divorce.
Right.
Yeah.
And that went on for 18 years, 17.
Wow, I did not know it was that long.
Yeah.
That's a long time to be with someone you don't truly have a passionate
You
relationship
know what? Yeah,
with.
no, that's from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
After the conversation, it probably went on for 8-9 years.
Yeah.
And then I met
Still.
Rich.
Yeah.
And I let Bob know. And he was much younger than me. So good looking. So
He's all right.
funny. Yeah, the kids obviously wouldn't like him.
He was
Right.
the first one right after death.
Yeah.
You're like, this guy. Who's this
Yeah.
fucking guy?
Yeah.
And he did end up not being for me, but we were together 6 years, That's a long time.
That is a long time.
Yeah. Oh,
but
yeah.
because of his age, it was never going to work.
What was the difference?
15 years.
Dang.
My mama a cougar.
Yeah, my second stepdad was 13 years younger than my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, they were together for 6 years as well.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's kinda
weird,
crazy.
right?
That's crazy. I kind of like it.
Yep. Yep.
Couple of cougar kids.
And then
But,
he
you know,
fell in
that's-
love with the secretary of his doctor's office.
Yeah.
And now they're happily married. Such is life.
That guy just ended up kind of being a turd. He kind of a little bit of a turd.
He did. Well, it was just because he was immature.
Yeah.
And he didn't know how to handle his He wasn't jealous. That was very mature of him, because he got a lot of attention. I got a lot of attention. We navigated that perfectly. Neither one of us worried about the other, so that wasn't the issue. But I wanted someone to be a little jealous,
Right. Like be like a little worried.
just
Like
a little.
Yeah.
Nope. And that's what I manifested with Nate.
and then he was overly jealous.
Be very careful, people,
Monkey
what
paw
you
effect.
Yeah.
Be very specific. Yeah.
Yeah, manifestation is scary.
And
Right?
it's real.
And it's real. as
All I'm
fuck.
thinking about right now is when I was little and had super, super, super thick hair that I couldn't manage. I'm like, oh, I wish my hair was thinner. Now I'm about to be fucking bald. And I'm like,
Right?
I'm going to manifest thick hair again. Oh, it's on my ass? Cool.
Wrong spot.
Wrong
universe.
spot.
What I
I
meant
want
was
the hair on my head. And then I'm going to grow a beard.
That's funny.
That is fucking funny.
All right,
Write
I'm
that
writing
shit
it down.
down. Write it
Write it
down. Say it tonight.
Right, yeah, there you
Manifesting
go.
is real, but
We-
if you're not specific, man,
Right.
the universe doesn't know what you're asking for.
That's right.
They just know what you're thinking about all the time.
God, I'm thinking.
So you got to be specific.
Yeah. But also, do we need the monkey paw effect thing? Like,
What's that?
that's what when you make the wish on the monkey paw and then it grants it, but it's like kind of, it's like bad.
See that? No,
Like it
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
manifesting is
It's
what
like
you
an old
think
story.
about.
It is monkey. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It's a thing.
Monkey paw.
It's kind of creepy.
It's like to punish you for your greed.
Yeah, yeah. It was like, I wish I was rich. Like, you're rich, but now your family's dead. Or like something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that. No, that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that
that's
sounds
not
like some
real.
gypsy shit.
yeah, that's
It's
some
like a
crazy.
folk, an old folk tale.
Ooh,
It
scary.
is a little
Ain't nobody got
spooky.
time for that.
No.
Nobody
just-
got time for that.
And
Yeah.
if it doesn't come from love and above, then scrap it.
Love and above, baby.
Because-
That's my mom's motto.
Because it ain't no good. It's the devil.
That's the devil.
And I don't even know if I don't believe in a devil.
You are so much like my mom in these things you're saying. It's really funny.
I think your mom and I would get along
Yeah,
really
it's
well.
you.
I do.
Something is here.
Yeah.
You remind me of like two
Got some wisdom in
two
us.
wild wolves howling at the same moon.
I'll
just
take
like
it.
on different continents.
I'll
Yeah,
take it.
one's in Peru, one's
Yeah.
in
Literally, like she'd be saying that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Some lady came by the yard sale and she like cussed me out because we weren't open and I was like on my way to work.
like
right?
it's a business that we're supposed to be open.
Yeah. So I tell my mom the story and she's like, "That's the devil." She's like, "That's the devil." And
That's
people.
just that evil negative energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, I mean, everything's energy. Everything's energy. Energy never dies. So where does it? It'll sit and congregate in low energy fields.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's a low energy field. You can call it the devil.
Right.
Call it
I don't
whatever.
think of it as the devil with horns and you're going to hell,
Right.
brimstones and fire.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just an energy field that,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is
But
either
is that yin and
love
yang,
and
right?
above or fear and hate. That's it. And you know that fear is it's either
hate
love
stem
or
for fear.
fear.
Oh.
Well, hate stems from fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Every emotion we have is either love or above or
Yep.
fear and below.
God, I'm learning so much.
It's good to know this stuff, to have these tools
Yeah.
though, because then you can realize that
I'm happy you're here.
when you want to snatch someone,
You're saying the night.
You're
punch
staying
them in
the
their
night?
throat. Yeah, I'm gonna.
A good throw punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you can sit back and think, you know what? I don't know their story. I just know that they are not going to invade my energy that way. You can be that way, but
Yeah.
do it elsewhere because I'm not having it. And then if they get in your face, and you just drop them and you walk away.
Yeah.
He's going, bah!
Okay.
And then you're done.
That's when that firefighter comes out.
Right, yeah.
Fuck with me
She
now.
has an
Tell
ex.
them, hey, trust
Yeah.
me, you don't want this. No, you really don't.
Please, no. You.
Let's hug it
come
out. Let's hug it
on.
out, and you go your way, I'll go my way.
Yeah.
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 Well, I guess
And
we gotta
yeah.
go be funny now.
Right. A little bit of crying, a
No.
little bit of this.
This is great.
I
do
feel like
have.
I've just talked and
no,
shut up.
this is the
No,
point.
you're amazing.
You're
she
doing a
was-
great job.
Our viewers, my mom was so worried, and she's fucking killing it right now. She's like-
Literally.
it's like I
Yeah.
feel like you're like Dr. Drew, but a girl and better, and my mom.
Better than Dr. Phil.
Yeah, better than Dr. Phil or Dr. Drew's a more like kind of
Dr.
woo-woo one, right?
Spirits. Yeah. He is.
He's a little bit more.
They're all fake doctors.
No,
who,
yeah, none of
like-
them are real
Yeah, I
doctors.
don't like anybody that's Hollywood or that's famous.
I'm just saying you're very good at podcasting.
Am I?
You've been great.
Should I start my own?
Doctor
Yeah,
Podcast.
Mom, start your own podcast.
You
I was like,
should.
oh my God, even if you had people call in for advice, people would love that. Call in right now.
You also
if you
have
want my
a
mom to
great.
start a
You have a
podcast.
great voice.
You do.
I do. It's not scratchy and old and cigarette-y.
No, mine
it's-
is too. But it's like,
It's
it's
sexy.
sexy, sultry. You both do.
You both have very good
Raspy.
voices for sure.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
You both smoke cigarettes. I'm the only kid that did it. The other two are healthy.
I know. Why did you
I
start?
don't know. I really don't know.
It was the aliens, I think.
Yeah, the aliens made me do it. They're like, they abducted me. Like, hey, girl, you want to smoke some of this?
Yeah.
The aliens are pretty cool, actually. It turns
I
out.
wish I never would have started. It's a hard to start.
Right. I did tell myself I was going to quit when I'm 30. That's not happening.
31.
Not
No,
tonight,
not
baby.
during the most stressful moment of my life.
Literally.
on Monday.
Yeah, we're all going to start our diet on Monday.
20,000.
Literally every Monday for the rest of my life.
Right.
And it ain't happening. I do have to leave in a second. I want to talk about how you feel.
How I feel right now?
How do you feel about
We
this
can talk about
whole
how I feel?
life
Yes, let's do
transition right now?
Here, let's take a shot of Fireball first.
Okay, let's take a shot of
Yes,
Fireball.
Mama is the shit.
My mom
y'all.
parties. The first time I went to party, I was like 21. It's my first time going to go drink with my mom. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll have a couple drinks at a bar. Like, I knew you're like a part. Like, you guys had house parties and stuff, but I didn't think before while I was sitting in the
couldn't
parking
hang.
lot,
Right.
parking lot of the bar. She whips this Fireball. I was like, all right, let's take some shots before we go in. I'm like, hell yeah, mom.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper.
Yeah, it's cheaper
Yeah.
to do this. Get a little buzz before you're in there.
That's right.
I'm like, I am my mother's daughter.
Fuck yeah.
And then we smoked weed together.
We still have to do shrooms together.
True.
I
do
think it'd
wanna
be
do that
great
with you.
I
Yeah.
I really think it'd be great.
I think
'Cause
that
if
would
I-
be
I
good
don't-
for you guys.
Do you want to
I
come?
like to be in control. I don't do any drugs.
You don't lose. It's not like acid. I wouldn't give you acid.
Well, thank you.
Not until after shrooms.
Ladies, would
No.
you like a little
pull a fireball?
Okay. Just being polite.
Okay, so how do I feel right now? Every feeling I think existing to man. So obviously I'm excited because I've always had, every time I go to New York I have a great time. All my favorite.
Not to interrupt, but did you tell your mom about the painting that you found?
Oh my
Am I
god.
gonna cry?
No, it's just so oh my god, this is so crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm taking all the stuff out of like my little drawer that has like all my art stuff, little artsy things, and there's this like this I don't know construction paper booklet thingy, and I'm looking through it, and it looks like it was Taylor's because I see like Taylor's signature all over it, and then I go in the middle, and there's a picture of a box that says to New York City from Michigan.
That you drew?
I don't know. I've never seen it before. It was just there.
Whoa.
And it was definitely from like, I think it might have been Taylor when she was a kid or something.
She was starting to go through her stuff for the yard
I wanna
sale.
see
Yeah.
it.
And then
I know,
just
I kept it.
just like opened up a folder and it was
Signs.
right
And it was just
there.
there. And I was like,
Signs
wow.
everywhere, signs.
Yeah.
Right? I like,
Yeah.
I was
Pay
like,
attention.
"Dad, look at this."
She literally
Pay
was like,
attention.
dude, look what I just found. And I
Right,
was
it's
like,
crazy.
that's a sign, motherfucker.
So I've
We
never
gotta
really,
go.
really spoke
pack
out
it
loud.
up.
I want to live in New York one day. Like,
No, yeah.
I remember I did have a dream a long time ago that I told you about that we're all in New York and we're on a subway. But it was just like, whoa, this is
Yeah.
crazy. And I think it was Taylor that drew it. But
I don't know if I look at it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let you look at it. But it's so
Life is
weird.
wild,
It
bro.
was so crazy. I know.
Oh, for
yeah, it's in one of the boxes. I packed it away. But yeah.
So you're excited.
I'm excited, obviously. I'm obviously also
Anxious.
anxious, and
Normal.
it's hard leaving a place where you are so loved. Like, it's going from comfy, cozy, everyone loves you, to you're nothing here. No one likes you. You're an open micer, and no one knows that you're good or cares about you.
You don't fuck up your makeup, bitch. We got an important
You
show.
look really good today.
You do. You know it's real when Coco says your makeup looks good, okay? That bitch knows how to do makeup.
I've already cried like 4 times. But yeah, it's hard. And I know I'm just coming back. It's not like I'm going to war. Like, I mean, emotional war, comedy war.
Open mic war.
Open mic war. Where everyone's going to be like, look at this fucking bitch. We don't like her. She's good. No.
Yes.
But, yeah, it's scary coming from very comfy, cozy, like living with you has been the comfiest living I've ever had.
Right.
With someone I know and care about and I can talk to, and like if anything goes wrong, if I can't clean a dish, I'm not gonna be like
Right.
get a passive aggressive note on my door. Like,
Right.
like, oh, that's like it's like it is, and that's a big reason why I do want to move is because I am so comfortable, and I feel like I could do this forever, and just be comfortable, but I don't think I want to be. I want to shake it.
That's
Yeah.
called getting into the arena, girl.
Yeah. Like, I feel like I'm going to, like, comedy college. Because I didn't go to real college.
You really are going to you literally are going to
Like, I'm
comedy
going to take some
college.
classes. We're going to see the fucking legends
Yeah.
who do it.
Everyone has always said to me, if you want to be a star, move to LA. If you want to be a good comedian, move to New York.
Right.
And you're already fucking good. We're only 5 years in.
5
years.
Not even. My 5
We
years
are
in March.
We are literally comedy babies.
Yeah.
Like Carmen said to you when you guys were working together last
Right.
weekend.
She's
Like
like,
she
"You're-
was like,
you're a
wow,
baby."
you're a baby.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, shit, if we are like
We're
superstar babies, then we about to be some
Are we
superstar
Garber babies, bitch?
You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah.
I think
New boss, baby. Marissa, I need you to have a microphone all the time.
I know, bitch.
You're so funny.
She's so funny.
My mom's so funny. Everyone's so funny. I'm surrounded by so much funny.
I'm not gonna
Johanna's so funny.
I'm not gonna say too much because I obviously have to save it for the show. But I'm just fucking proud of you.
Me too.
There's no other way to say it. Like, and this is honestly how I know that our friendship is fucking genuine because there's no ugliness when it comes to you and me. I'm not jealous of you. I'm not saying like I don't want to latch on to your journey. Like I'm pushing you to go because
Right.
I know that it's what's right for you, and I love it. I'm fucking here for you, dude.
You know you are. Oh, I love you so much.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We're going to New York, baby.
We're going to New York, baby.
So
Oh, you are gonna be right. Bet you're gonna rent this place out and be right behind me. We're gonna broad city the
yeah,
fuck up.
for sure, dude.
I see that.
gotta-
I do see that happening, guys.
She's
Oh,
psychic.
she's
She called it. She
psychic.
called it.
She's
It's
psychic.
happening.
I don't like to call myself psychic, but I am very insightful
guesses
and
it. She always
intuitive.
does.
Intuitive.
Yeah.
And yeah, I absolutely seen
Yeah.
that happen at the right time.
Right.
She needs to. The meaning of courage is jumping into that arena, and that arena is gonna be a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's like
And
this
to
is gonna
be,
be.
and to know it's gonna be a bitch and
Right.
still willing to do. I have goosebumps right now
Yeah.
Me too.
because that. Oh, I am so lit up right now.
We're fucking lit.
Hell yeah.
That is what makes me so proud, and I'm worried about you because you're my baby, and I want you know everything to go right and be the best and da 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 da. But you are living your dreams and you are jumping in the arena, and I could not be more proud of you. I really couldn't be more proud.
If one more person says they're proud of me, I'm gonna die.
I know,
Thank you.
but
Thank
I
you.
am
I'm so lucky.
because that takes such courage.
I was
Yeah.
such a brat when I was younger. I'm so sorry.
First of all, just being a comedian.
Now let's get into it.
I'm gonna give you something too, because you're in the arena too.
Yeah.
You have the same thing, and that courage, that
Yeah.
strength is. I consider myself a badass, but I could never do that. That's the scariest thing in the world, is to be that open and vulnerable to the world and to people. Like, come on, give me your shit. Just
Yeah.
lay it on me. I'm ready. I'm gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
That's real courage and strength, and I couldn't be more proud of both of you. Just
Thank you.
owning your shit,
Going for our dreams.
Yeah.
going for your dreams and doing it, and
Cheers.
not letting the
Cheers.
moments where it doesn't work out the way you do knock you down. You just keep going.
Yep.
That's a warrior
half of it.
princess right there, girls.
Wow. We
Bring
had
on the
a
fucking lines, bitch.
All right.
That's
and
what
you know what?
happens.
People like that flock together, so that's
That's
just
right.
a testimony
Oh,
to it.
100%.
That's what happens when you have warrior fucking princess wolf women
Mm-hmm.
who raise you.
True that.
Period. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We couldn't
My
have
name
turned
does
out any other
mean
way.
Lover of hounds.
Yeah.
King of wolves.
Why did
bitch.
you choose Connor as a name?
Because I was watching a soap opera and I really liked the doctors, this female doctor named Connor.
I thought it was Dr. Con. Her last name was Connor.
Connor, no, it was her first name. It was Connor.
Really?
And
Wow.
I don't, why I can't remember the last name now, I don't know.
Guess it was
But,
Connor.
but I loved it. It was either going to be Charlie.
I would have loved
I
if your
know.
name was Charlie. I love when
love
women are named Charlie.
Yeah.
I
I
wanted
love it.
my name to be
But
Charlie.
then we
Yeah.
had a crazy Charlie in our family for
Yeah,
a second.
and
That
then
kind
I'm
of
like,
ruined
no.
it. Yeah.
It's
It's funny-
definitely going to be a boy's name. I just
Right.
love
Yeah.
boys' names for girls.
You know you're
Me
about to have a
too.
masculine ass bitch.
That's
you
right.
felt it.
Yep.
So I could not imagine having a girl's name. Like if my name was
Jessica?
Yeah, if I was a Jessica, like who is that? Like
I don't know who
if
that
I didn't
is,
have like I even when I was younger, because I thought the same thing. If I ever have a girl, I want to name her Jack.
Fuck yeah.
I love
That's
a
cool.
Jack or a Zach for a girl. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Well, I knew that my kids were going to shake things up.
Yeah.
If they came from my body, they were here to shake things
Shaking
up.
that ass.
sure.
So I wanted to have a strong name.
You're like being genuine and serious. Mock sure. do.
She's always been so hard on herself.
Isn't that the most
the thing
frustrating,
that
annoying
it frustrates
thing
me
about her?
so
It's
much.
literally the worst.
And you got to stop.
Talk about throat punching. Sometimes I want to throat punch this bitch.
That's part of
I want to
manifesting.
throat punch the love into
That's
you,
why
bitch.
everyone loves me.
No.
Everyone loves you
No.
because of who you are. If I hear you say one more time, I'm a boy, or I'm ugly, or I'm fat, or throat
Yeah.
punch.
Throat
You're
punch.
Throat punch.
Mom up throat punch.
Literally.
Well, the boy thing, that's an endearing thing. I feel like boy girl, masculine. Masculine's a word.
Yeah.
I like being boy girl.
But you're also very feminine.
I am. I wear makeup. I do my hair. I let my titties out.
Yeah.
Titties.
Yes, titties are
Titties.
great.
Titties.
As titties.
I'm going through something right now.
Like, oh, titties.
Oh, and
Remember
more on
titties?
that.
Yeah, more on that later. Once we're
Well, no, I'm just
Yeah.
going to tell you, work through it, work it
Yeah.
out, own it, get rid of it, because something good's really
become
coming
a
your
lesbian,
way.
get a cat. Yeah, I know.
There's a lot of change
Well, what
happening.
if it's a female? You're
That's
okay
what
with that? I
she
mean, are you-
wants. She
I-
wants.
yeah, I
that.
want-
I
She
do.
very
I
much
do
wants a
believe
girl.
that a female is coming your way. That's going to give you.
Thank God.
Is she brunette? Does she look like Marissa?
I don't know who Marissa is.
Marissa's the producer. Our producer.
Yes, it could be Marissa. I don't know.
Three-way. That's our
No,
girlfriend right there.
Marissa's
Don't
my
say that,
sister.
Mom.
Marissa's my sister, but god damn it, do I hope my girl looks like
No,
her?
I don't
I
know
fuck all
who
my
it is.
brothers,
I
you
don't
know.
see it, but-
I fucked a lot of my brothers actually. Oops.
And honestly,
Yeah.
we would have fucked if we weren't sisters.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Are you joking? I know. We talk about that often because people ask us that.
Frequently.
They'll ask us if we've ever hooked up. I'm like,
This is the thing
There, you're
about
like, "Ugh."
being fluent is
Fluent?
you're at
Fluid?
fluid.
Yeah, fluid.
Fluid,
yeah,
yeah.
fluid. That's why they call it fire.
yeah,
Fluid is it's everything's manifested in our thoughts, the way that we look and feel and
yeah,
think and talk, especially talk. Being fluid, the universe doesn't really know what you truly want.
yeah.
And so
That's
you're
true.
getting all these things bouncing off. It's like
Yeah.
we're trying to give you what you want, but
Right.
if you're not sure of it,
Yeah.
so you need to, whether it's male, female, doesn't matter. All right. I know your generation is really
A lot of genders.
a
Slutty.
lot of genders, and it's really hard for me to not
But you're trying, and that's what
I am
matters.
trying.
You
Of
care.
course, I care. Of
That
course.
means
Yeah.
a lot.
But you've got to be clear.
I know.
So when you are manifesting and
Yeah.
you know what you want, don't say male, female. Just
Right.
say kindness, humor, confidence. Someone that's going to do dishes with me. Somebody that's going to cook dinner with me. Somebody that's going to love
just
me at my
came.
worst. And visualize yourself like literally having one of your breakdowns and just and visualizing what you would want your partner to do at
Yeah.
that time.
Right.
That's the stuff that you need to really focus on.
yeah.
But you got to be clear because you're not going to find your person as long as you're a male,
Right.
female, doesn't matter.
Sure.
You got to be specific, and
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be gender specific.
Right.
It has to be person,
Yeah.
the energy specific.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should have been saying more things like loyalty and
Yes.
therapy.
Huge.
Not
so
tell him or
huge.
do and gonna break my heart. Okay. I'm gonna go. I love you guys. You guys finish up the conversation. I'll see you guys at 8:00.
Oh my
see
God. You're the best.
you.
I can't
And
wait for
Johanna's
tonight.
out. Let's go.
No, at the after party when we come back and have our slumber party.
She's like, I don't give a fuck about the show. I'm just ready for the after party.
The slumber party.
This has been Each Other's Mothers with my mommy. I love you, mommy. Thanks for coming. Anything to plug? Any shows coming up?
Let's think. I work at the Highland House in
Don't say that.
Highland, Michigan. Come tip me
Tip my
well.
mom.
No. I just quit after that. I can't go back.
You quit?
No,
You quit?
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
I'm
God.
trying to be funny. I'm trying to be funny.
Sometimes your funny's just lying.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to lie to be funny.
That's true. That's half my set. Yeah. All right. This has been a very emotional episode. Love you. Bye.
No, I'm not done.
She has more to say. What do you have to say?
I just want to let you know how proud I am of you again. And
You don't have anything left.
no, all right, we'll do this off camera.
You don't have
No,
to. Do it on camera. I want to watch it later when I'm sad.
Sad. You don't want to watch when you're sad.
To make me happy.
You have, of all three of my kids, and I love you all equally. I promise you I do.
I'm the favorite.
You are the one that is consistent.
In what ways? I feel like I'm so inconsistent.
No, you're consistent with your love for me. You've always been so kind and caring and let me know that you love me. I mean, even when we fight, we'll fight for a second and then we make up and we talk about it.
Yeah.
And I know I can drive you crazy at times. I know I can because I'm very opinionated.
I've driven you crazy.
Oh, yeah. But you always just make it okay. And we can talk like that. And
You too.
I
learned
know
that
how
from
much
you.
you love me. And that's what I want you to know is I know how much you love me. Don't ever doubt that.
I know how much you love me too.
I don't doubt that either. Okay, now we can go. Bye. In New York, please take care of my baby because she's special. She's so special. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do one more.
Is everyone okay?